I think one of the common themes of all these shootings is that the people who wind up using a gun to kill people have shown signs of unstable behavior. The guy in Florida did everything but take an ad out in the paper that he was going to kill somebody. The FBI was called, nothing happened. The cops went out to his house, nothing happened. He was posting some pretty horrible things, and he wound up killing people. So more and more states, Arizona, Indiana, a bunch of states, are now passing laws that would allow local law enforcement to go to a court and petition the court to have this person who is showing signs of danger to themselves or others to be dealt with, to temporarily take their guns, but more than anything else to get them treatment. And we see a reduction in suicide rates. There's plenty of due process. If somebody, for a protective order to be issued, the person will have a chance to come to court and be represented. The burden would be on the government. So I've talked to the NRA about it. They like the approach of the states doing it. This won't be a national federal law, but will incentivize states to come up with local laws that would, state laws that would allow the police in these situations where people are showing extreme, volatile, violent behavior to act before it's too late.
How do you incentivize that? Grants to law enforcement?
Yeah, some grants, absolutely. Make it, like we do with other things, and it's got to be meaningful. You got to have a law that actually works. But I hear it from the cops.
So you're not looking at federal legislation?
No, this will be incentivizing states to do it. But I hear a lot from local law enforcement. They thought if they had this tool available, there are people all over every community that have some serious mental issues, and the goal is to get to them before they hurt somebody and have plenty of due process. And I look forward to seeing if we make that a bipartisan piece of legislation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Senator, I'll let you do your spiel first.
Yeah.
What do you want people to know you're working on right now? What's important to you?
Well, right now I'm the chairman of the Judiciary Committee, and my job is to get judges through the system as quick as I can. And I'm trying to get as many conservative judges on the bench as possible. President Trump's doing a great job nominating judges. Also, my job is to take care of South Carolina, roads and bridges. We need more money. I'm trying to work on a national infrastructure bill. And I'm going to run for re-election. I'm going to announce March the 30th. Vice President Pence is coming down to kick off my campaign. We'll be in Myrtle Beach and Greenville, and I'm going to hit the ground running. When it comes to national security, I've done my homework, and I'm trying to help the president keep us safe.
You mentioned the president during the luncheon just now. You're not always a fan of things he says,
no?
As are a lot of people.
Right.
What are your thoughts on some of the comments he's made about the late Senator, John McCain?
Well, John McCain is an American hero. He was a dear friend of mine. I supported him in 2000 and 2008 when he ran for president. I'm trying to help President Trump every way I can. I want him to be successful. President Trump supported Senator McCain in the primary, and I don't know what's happened since. But I don't think it's helpful. I don't think it helps President Trump. We need to be looking forward, and I will continue to work with President Trump where I can. He calls, we talk. I think he's done a good job. We've cut taxes. We've reduced the size of government. We've got two great conservatives on the Supreme Court. The military's been built up. We're putting our enemies on the run, so I like what President Trump is doing. But, these Twitter spats, I don't think they help anybody, and I want to look forward. But there's nobody I've ever admired more than Senator John McCain. He risked his life for his country. He served honorably in difficult circumstances, and nothing's ever going to change my opinion about Senator McCain.
If reelected, what's going to be your big mission? Is it going to be a lot of the roads and bridges and national security and things you talked about?
Well, we're honoring students in there today. Is to get us out of debt. We got to start dealing with the hard problems of fixing a failing Medicare and Social Security system. The system's going to collapse. We've got to have an immigration system because we're short of workers here. So the big stuff, debt, how do you keep the economy growing, and how to stay safe. I'm so proud of President Trump of rebuilding the military, getting out of the Iran nuclear agreement. So on foreign policy, I'll continue to travel the world and try to find out what's going on and get ahead of problems. Our friends in Israel are under siege. I want to help them. A safe, secure, prosperous Israel is good for America. But if I'm fortunate enough to get reelected, I want to advance the conservative cause. I want to keep us safe. I want to work with Democrats to do things that we need to do, like prescription drug reform, roads and bridges, and entitlement reform.